Well, another day today at the ranch. It's going to kind of wander around, particularly hoping to see if I can find some coyotes. I think my second big documentary on this channel is going to be on coyotes and their history and distribution and what the species is, and to do that I really need to get more coyote footage. People who are allowing me to wander on their land suggested a spot where I can possibly find some, so I'm going to head out there and kind of sit around, set up camp, and see if we can find any in the evening. Come join me. It's like a yearling fawn and her mother hanging out. I love the almost sageful look on this mule deer here. Just older and a little bit more gray, but constantly vigilant, looking out for the weirdo videographer that she sees wandering around. It's always nice when the sun peeks through the clouds. There's just this one cloud that the sun has just been hiding behind a lot of the hike so far, and it's just worked its way through, and looks like we'll actually have a pretty nice sunset today. So I'm pretty stoked. I think it's gonna be a good evening for looking for coyotes. This overhanging rock, like this piece of sandstone up here, is just so cool. Just like this massive slab of sandstone sitting on top of this crumbly base, just kind of precariously sitting there, and it's just such a neat feature. I'm really glad I get to kind of explore these places for a couple more weeks out in eastern Montana. Just such a beautiful spot. All right, well, it's getting to that time of evening where the coyote activity tends to pick up a bit. So I think instead of wandering around, I'm just gonna sit on this little ledge here and then see if I can spot any coyote activity. I heard all sorts of them last night around the same ridge, but we'll see if they're out there. And if we don't, still just enjoy the moment and the fantastic, beautiful eastern Montana scenery. Seems to be not all that much activity out there. Don't really hear any howls or anything like that. So I think I'm gonna head back and take advantage of some of this amazing golden hour light. There's nothing quite like looking out at the plains in eastern Montana when the sun's going down. Just everything, even at this time of year when things are... These cows are so loud. Anyway, even at this time of year when there's normally snow and the grass is really, really brown, it's so beautiful to have that golden hour light going through the grass, and it's an unbelievable place. It's just one of the places in the country where the past is closer at hand. It just feels wilder, it feels more primal. It feels like a place where 200 years ago was just over the horizon, and you can just feel the historical elements so much more strongly. For good or for bad, but it's an amazing, amazing place. Okay, well the sun's right on the horizon, which means that I need to head back to the vehicle before it gets totally dark out, load up my camera gear and drive home. But despite the lack of coyotes today, what a gorgeous day. I love wandering about here. It's just one of my favorite things in the world. I love being outside so much. So I hope you enjoyed some of these journeys. If you're not yet subscribed to Wanderlust, please do so. Love your company here. Until next time, everyone, wander and wonder. Enjoy yourselves.